Hey guys, this is Chris Brigandi from Brigandi Coins and Collectibles, New York City. Today we have a great hand-signed and written letter by the great Honus Wagner, original 1935 Hall of Famer. He received the second most votes, just behind Ty Cobb, so he's always in the discussion of the top three best baseball players in history: Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, and of course Honus Wagner. He was a Pittsburgh Pirate for most of his career. 1909 World Series champion, and then played until about 1917. So we have this really, really cool letter written completely in his hand. After Honus Wagner retired, he became the coach of the Pirates. So this is him writing personally in response to a player who had wrote him about the upcoming season. So it's dated here in February 24th, 1940, and it's to a player named Fern. So we researched who it was, and it's Fern Bell. He played 2 seasons for the Pirates, 39 and 40, amassing about 90 total games. And the letter reads, "Dear Fern, I will be in the office tomorrow and see if I can arrange that we room together. Last year you started off great, but slipped later. Why? I know why, but we will discuss that when I see you. You may fool some of these boys who think you are out. Stay in there. Regardless of how you read between the lines, this spring training trip will tell the story. So dig in. I feel you can make it." And then it goes on to ask him if he's all settled in with the post office and his new address. Sincerely yours, J. Honus Wagner, Carnegie, Pennsylvania. It's on some 7th Avenue hotel stationery. We did some research on that. If you pan up here, you can see the vignette of the hotel. It was in downtown Pittsburgh, which makes sense, obviously. So what's great about this letter is the content, obviously. Not only is it great content because it's baseball related, but you're really getting an insight from Honus Wagner, one of the greatest baseball players ever, and he's a coach here. So you're getting great baseball insight of a personal letter he's writing to a player. Fern Bell made the team that year, 1940. There weren't too many stats after that, but it looked like he slipped off and he actually didn't end up making it. But it's just great because he's encouraging him that, he thinks he can make it. And imagine receiving a letter like this from one of the world's greatest baseball players at the time, and he's giving you a vote of confidence like that. Really incredible. Also, what's incredible, J. Honus Wagner, it's the ink is really, really dark, and it's a clean piece of paper here. It's graded PSA 9. This is by far the best quality letter I've ever seen by him. And what's also great is he didn't really do a lot of handwritten letters like this. You will see them about business content. He actually had his own sporting goods store, so you see that kind of stuff. But rarely do you see insight like this personally to a player, which is just fantastic. So it's a really great item from one of the best players ever, always in the top 3. One thing I want to tell you about his signature is, if you're looking at it, you may say, well, I've seen different versions of that. He signed so many different ways. Right here, it's J. Honus Wagner, but we've seen Hans Wagner, we've seen just Honus Wagner, we've seen John Wagner, John H. Wagner. He was, for whatever reason, I don't think there was a reason. I think he just signed the way he felt that day. Just kind of, his personality. So we also have a baseball here. This is a single sign baseball, Honus Wagner. Now this is a little earlier, so that was 1940, the letter. This is, judging by the baseball age in the baseball, it's probably late 20s, if I had to guess, maybe early 30s. So he's retired here. But what also is cool is that it's an official Honus Wagner ball. So that's pretty awesome too. And it's got a little, if you get on the top there, I'm gonna just rotate it a little bit real quick. You can see that's a famous picture of Wagner, sitting down, signing an autograph. So some really great items. The ball is super, super rare. Honus Wagner balls they barely exist. You see them probably once or twice a year at auction at the most. Sometimes you'll go a whole year without seeing any. But very rare ball. The letter is just something you never see. You're getting baseball insight from one of the greatest minds in baseball ever, and it's completely handwritten. not typed letter sign. This is a fully handwritten letter sign. And again, the quality of the signature is PSA 9. The quality of the rest of the writing is really dark blue signature, and the paper's really nice, clean and white. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below, like, share with your friends. And again, thanks again for watching.